Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. I am switching it up old school, and when I say old school, I mean I'm bringing in one of my older decks that I absolutely love. It's called the Wisdom of Avalon. It is just, again, old school to me, but in a concrete, loving, getting back to the roots kind of way. I felt very, very drawn to use this deck. So let's see what the messages are for today. Thursday energy. Okay, fair. I'm feeling like it's quite lighthearted. But let's see what the cards have to say. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we have, first of all, the cat, followed by the dragon, followed by trust. Now, some of you might be thinking, what do those mean? Let me tell you. The cat is all about independence and healthy boundaries. So I really like this card because with this lighthearted energy that I'm feeling, this is kind of like, what can you do in this energy, in the messages we've had this week that, can really help you stand in your truth, your place of power. So that's why I think this is really cool that the dragon card comes up next, and I kind of actually want to read these two together. Independence and power can come in a form that isn't offensive. We can be kind and we can be sturdy in our boundaries, in our independence, but still be very loving, very passionate, very energetic behind our motivations, but that can still involve everybody. And there's something really neat about when we're willing to be in this position of power and step up in our authentic energy of who we are. And maybe your position of power is, really bringing in your intuitive sense of self. Maybe there's a part of you that wants to tell your family how intuitive you are. Maybe you see spirit. I know when I first told everybody that I was a medium, that was a little daunting, but it got to a point where I was like, I need to be true with what I experience in the world that I am so I can be more authentically me. So maybe there's something coming up for you in which you standing in your truth really allows you to embrace your power here. Your power, your passion, because when you do, it feeds into your life force energy. And remember, we talked in the January energy update how important honoring your life force energy, not depleting it, and doing things that fill it up is so important this year, because this year is a high manifestation year, and we need life force energy behind that current that runs through your whole being, that current that feeds your energetic nature from source. So when we bring in our ability to set boundaries, be authentically ourselves, bring in more power, we then bring that life force energy. And so Spirit is saying, trust in your ability to do this. Trust in the reason why it's coming forward, and take some of the steps to get you moving on your path. Things are really being aligned for you to be taking steps now on your path forward. And I think this is really powerful. And something to be said within that, Spirit's just coming through. Again, the same one from yesterday. Oh, she's so funny, because at first it was really collective of my counsel, but she's so energetic. She's like, now is such a time for everyone to just be boldly themselves. Be whatever that is. Like, she's showing me, like, dress in the way that reflects who you are. Listen to the energy that reflects who you are. Listen to the energy. Listen to the music. That's what I meant to say. That reflects who you are. Be around the people that nurture who you are. And then also accept others for doing the same things in a way that reflect who they are. Don't judge how others are expressing themselves, and they may be trying to figure out what that is. So maybe they're trying a bunch of different things. I mean, I remember when I was in high school, one time I was like, okay, I'm going to be like a skater. That's what I'm going to be. And I don't even know if that's what they call it anymore. But I got a skateboard and I wore like the cool skate shoes. And I was always very sporty before this. And I was like, I'm going to be a skater. And I brought my skateboard to school. and I fell so hard on the curb. And I remember picking up my skateboard and being like, nope, I'm not going to be that. That's not for me, right? So it lasted maybe a couple days, but I was willing to try it. And I realized that I didn't identify with that. And so then I, kind of went back to some of what felt more like me and expressed myself in different ways. And that's fine. And sometimes we're so willing to do that through our younger years. But as we get older, we're a little bit more stunted. We're kind of like, well, I already know the way I am, therefore I'm going to stay the way I am. But you can change too. Trust your path. Trust your boundaries, your sense of self, who you are. Trust the power that's coming up from within you, and take steps on this path, and you're going to be amazed at what starts to reveal itself about you, for you, on that path. So I'm curious what that is for all of you today, and I so look forward to checking in to how things are going to be for the weekend for us tomorrow. So I will leave that with you all. Have a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow.